The second season of that 90s show exposed some amusing parallels between Red Foreman and his son Eric. This television show is a continuation of the hugely successful That 70s Show, which chronicled the lives of Eric Foreman and his pals. The series is set in Red and Kitty's Point Place home, so Kurtwood Smith's character Red Foreman is still important even though that 90s show follows a different generation. Season 2 of that 90s show has brought Leia and her group of friends back, bringing excitement back into the Foreman household. Leia and her friends assumed the roles of the original That 70s Show friend group after Eric and his friends moved out of Eric's basement, leaving the house empty. Red has taken up an intriguing hobby as a result of this and his retirement. Comparing Red's pastime to one Eric had on That 70s Show years ago makes it even funnier. In episode 2 of that 90s show, it was revealed that Red took up model trains as a new hobby. Red's retirement makes it understandable that he would take up railway modeling as a new hobby to pass the time. But there are a few unexpected aspects to this hobby. Railway modeling is a very specialized and delicate hobby, and Red is portrayed as a tough guy who doesn't seem to have any interest in it. Eric also received criticism from Red in That 70s Show for sharing a similar pastime of collecting action figures, or toys, as Red would refer to them. Topher Grace's Eric Foreman on That 70s Show was well known for amassing action figures and other memorabilia related to the Star Wars franchise. He named his only child, Leia, after the female lead in Star Wars because he was such a huge fan of the film series. But Red would always brush off Eric's interest in movies and make fun of him for not being tough enough. Red's surprising hobby is made more hilarious by his hypocrisy. It is completely out of character, but also perfectly suited. The significance of Red's model train hobby lies in its ability to highlight his current stage of life. Red wanted to take up a new hobby to pass the time since he retired, and the characters from That 70s Show left. Ultimately, the house is typically deserted during the summer months when Leia and her friends visit. Red had even more motivation to find something to do when he learned in the first part of that 90s show that Kitty was returning to her job. Red's new interest is fitting for the situation, funny at the same time, and a touching link to his son.